When it comes to keeping your home tidy, there's a near infinite amount of vacuum products to choose from, and beyond general brands, don't even get me started on how many different types or models there are, not to mention they're not all of the same capability, suction, power, or quality. More importantly though, what if you want something smarter, or something practical, or conventional, or more petite, and you don't want to spend a fortune to have this variety? Well, lucky for us, my friends over at eufy have a perfect, I'd argue genius solution to this vacuuming dilemma with their E20 3-in-1 system. But you may be thinking, is it a gimmick? Well, the only way to know is to stick around and find out. As the product name suggests, the design here is incredibly innovative. Essentially, the E20 resembles a more typical robot vacuum setup, but quickly transforms into a stand-up style handheld vacuum and an even more portable stick vacuum, all at the push of an eject-like button on the robot housing and a quick snap into place with whatever handheld attachment you're using. Again, you get robot mode, handheld mode, and stick mode all in one product, which reflects eufy's Flexi-1 design philosophy. But beyond the amazing 3-in-1 design here, usage case-wise, this system is unbelievably practical for small apartments, homes, or a designated room in my case, and again, it saves you time, space, and money since you don't have to invest in 3 separate vacuum products. This E20 vacuum is also super powerful, with insane suction metrics and a great runtime with its internal battery. You get up to 30,000 pascals of suction in handheld and stick mode for up to 15 minutes of usage with a single charge. And in robot vacuum mode, you get 8,000 pascals of suction for up to 3 hours of cleaning, which is quite nice too. So yeah, again, really impressive runtime or battery life here, and even more impressive suction, which makes sure you thoroughly and completely clean your messes. As for how I put this power to use, or rather my own personal usage case, I have been desperately needing a vacuum system for my bedroom, which I like to keep separate or isolated from the rest of my apartment, which is occupied by my chaotic black cats who chew cables, eat plastic, and break stuff. It's a lot of fun. I've had a small handheld vacuum in here for a minute, but it cannot possibly tackle everything, particularly the carpet or floor in here. But with the E20, I'm able to autonomously clean my carpet in robot mode and get into the harder to reach areas with handheld and stick mode, most especially my dusty crumb-filled desk and furniture too. Which honestly makes this the most powerful and practical vacuum I've used. But getting back to discussing the specs or great tech found in this vacuum though, beyond the crazy suction power, the E20's Aero Turbo Deep Suction System, as eufy calls it here, also has a 5-stage high-performance filter, which is similar to the suction tech found in Dyson's stick-style vacuums, but adapted to work really well in handheld and robot vacuum modes. It's great for picking up allergens and other irritating particles, along with separating dust by size to ensure the filter net doesn't get clogged. This is why eufy can guarantee long-lasting suction, power, and filtration, so you don't have to worry about this vacuum losing its edge or power anytime soon. And as you can imagine, it also has a typical base station situation here where it can dock, charge the whole ensemble, and empty debris. And speaking of emptying debris, it'll do this automatically for up to 75 days hands-free, which is just fantastic if you're not a fan of chores and are always caught up with work like me. Charging is also 40% faster with the flash charging tech they've implemented. The E20 can get 90% of its charge with just 2.5 hours on the dock, which is super impressive and enables multiple uses per day. There's also an advanced battery management chip on the inside, which maintains battery longevity and health. Beyond power and battery though, the E20 also sports advanced millimeter level obstacle avoidance and navigation thanks to its built-in triple laser LiDAR system. This means it's safe to use amidst your pets, kids, and your furniture or objects in your home that you don't want knocked over or damaged. LiDAR also allows it to work in the dark as well, which is pretty sweet, and also enables the E20 to fast map your space at up to 70 square meters in about 9 minutes. And last up, you can of course control it with the eufy app for monitoring activity or cleaning, tweak settings, and your room mapping with no-go zones and more. All of this to say, the eufy E20 3-in-1 here is definitely not a gimmick product and is such a stellar vacuum system and is super compelling for those who have a smaller space and want the versatility of an autonomous and handheld unit without the extra cost and literal volume. Not to mention the features, specs, and power here are all excellent too, with minimal to zero compromise in exchange for this power and the Flexi-1 or 3-in-1 function modularity you get here. I'll leave a link in the video description down below if you're interested in checking the E20 and eufy out. Right now they're offering a $50 discount with the code eufy20fu. Again, the links are below. And that about wraps things up here. I hope this video was helpful. I hope your new year is going well. Expect more content coming from me soon. And as always, I'm Noah, and I'll catch you all in the next one.